Hmm. Probably most prevalent for me would be Social Security. The Republican Party takes a pretty hard stance on Social Security and their idea of getting rid of Social Security. And I, as a businessman, I've paid into Social Security for a long time. I don't want to see Social Security go away. I'd like to get that return on my investment, and I'd like to see it fixed. Yes. Well, I don't know that I know all the details, to be honest with you, in the conversation related to the dairy farms. Just general conversation amongst my neighbors, because we live in Edgar on a small farm, has been that a lot of dairy farms are closing related to pricing, but it's a big part of it is that the generations aren't interested in taking over. And even my neighbor has been less willing to see his children get into farming. So I would hope to do whatever it takes to encourage the generations to want to be part of farming, and then whatever it takes to create better markets or new markets. I work in the agriculture industry now, and the hemp market is becoming very prevalent and a market that a lot of farmers are looking at.
And to the first part of that question, do you agree with Sonny Perdue's assessment that small farms of 40 to 100 cows are going to go out of business in Wisconsin? Do you agree with that assessment?
I don't know Sonny Perdue. Sorry, I don't have any response to what Sonny Perdue has said.
Do you know who he is? Or
Nope.
he's the Secretary of Agriculture.
Okay. That's interesting because in coming here, um, we have a real issue with enough people to work. Um, and we have a lot of jobs that are available that people aren't taking. So we're going to have to look to create jobs that are more attractive for people. I'm not sure that Foxconn was the best answer. Well, the healthcare plan needs to be actually looked into. When Obama created the health plan and then got it passed, I was disappointed that he did not create some sort of oversight group to monitor what happened with the insurance companies that are participating in that health care plan. The premiums have gotten to a level that you're paying another mortgage just for your health insurance. So it's going to need to be corrected, it's going to need to be changed. And that legislation has been difficult to get through. So right now, with the infighting that's occurring in the House, we've got to win back these seats, take control of the House, and then do something to change that plan. I don't know that I have a plan to reduce that debt. I don't think I would vote for anything that it adds to that debt. I think I would vote for a balanced budget amendment, and push to see whatever programs we can change to help pay for that. I'm not an advocate of increasing taxes. I really don't have an answer for that one.
You don't know if you support the Trump's plan to withdraw from Syria?
I don't know enough about what's going on in Syria. To be honest with you, personally, I'm not interested in spending any more time overseas in that part of the country. I'm not an advocate of any of the wars that were taken on over there. I don't think they were taken on for the right reasons. And we've spent a lot of money defending that part of the country that we don't have. You just asked me a question about $22 trillion dollars in debt. Well, we've financed all of these wars and gone $22 trillion dollars in debt. I don't know how we keep doing that. And I don't know how we benefit from what's going on over there and sending our troops over there to die. I don't think people who come here illegally should be protected by any of the laws that we have in place for people who are here legally. We have an issue to deal with, and that is people who are coming here and crossing the border illegally. There's a reason they're crossing the border. So we have to address that issue to stop that. I'm not, they need to probably go back home and then apply just like everybody else has. I'm third generation Polish coming into this country, and my family came in here legally.
And just to clarify, your answer with dreamers who are children born to illegal immigrants, your answer applies to them as well, or just to immigrants illegally?
Families who come here illegally need to go back and then apply and come into the country legally. I think climate change is inevitable, and I think that the battle to fight climate change doesn't help us. It doesn't help our economy. It doesn't help us deal with the $22 trillion we're in debt. Do I think it's important to manage what we do related to the environment? Absolutely. My family came here, as I said, third generation from Poland. We worked up on the Iron Range. We had sawmills. We logged and we farmed, and we did it in a way that maintained the environment. And I think we need to work on doing those types of things, but I don't think it's necessary that every move that we make needs to be legislated, or that we're going to somehow stop climate change because we create new legislation. I don't know that I know enough about that question to answer, because I don't even know if I agree that he has.
Okay, do you want me to specifically explain the question, or would you like to keep moving?
If you'd like more of an answer, sure, you can explain it more.
So particularly referencing the, when his request from Ukraine, the thing that prompted now the impeachment inquiry in the House.
Yeah, I understand what's in the media about this issue. I'm not sure I believe what's in the media about this issue. I would have to see more about it in hand than I can answer as to what the media is covering or what the Democratic Party is portraying as what happened. I guess the first thing that comes to mind is my disappointment with what happened at the Trump rally. You know, the idea that people are congregating because they believe in Donald Trump, and when they leave, they're attacked as they leave, and actually physically attacked as a result of that interaction, is very concerning for me. So if I'm going to align my moral compass, I'm going to align my moral compass with the idea that as a society, we need to be a lot more tolerant, and we need to remember that everybody has an idea or an opinion. That's what the whole First Amendment's about, and they need the right to be able to express that opinion without fear of some sort of physical or harm coming to them.
Could I ask you to clarify which rally that you were
The one in Minneapolis,
Okay,
just
the one that-
recently.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought so, I just wanted to clarify that.
But it's on, I mean, to be honest with you, it's ongoing. I mean, it goes from that simple idea to, yes, the other extreme ideas where people are going after each other because of the way they think or the way they act or the way they believe they want to be sexually, all kinds of different issues that come up for people. I don't know that aligning myself as a moral compass is the way I would put it. So if I'm having a hard time answering that question, it's simply because I don't believe that we should act in that way at all. So in answer to the idea that I would be reelected for the 2 years,
Concerning
the thing that I would like to try to get accomplished in that time frame is addressing Social Security and addressing any issues that come up related to the Constitution.